Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Let me add some music. Actually, hold on. And make sure you guys can hear the music. And boop. All right, there we go. Welcome everybody. I hope everyone is doing well. Oh my god, hi Relay. Welcome, welcome. You're actually just in time. I just started. I hope everyone is doing well. I'm doing happy Monday, by the way. Happy Monday to everybody. I decided I wanted to do I know I was here. I decided I wanted to kind of continue where I was doing yesterday. In case you haven't seen yesterday's stream, I was working on this piece. Because I've been trying to do like at least one monthly illustrated piece. So this is like for the month of March. And one thing that I did do off stream that's different from this piece is I actually added a background. And the reason I added, because before it looked like this. It looked like this. Actually, no, more like this. But the reason I added a background was because I was low-key stressing about how I was going to approach this piece. So then I was like, okay, you know what? Let me think of a background. And honestly, I came up with this. I'll probably do some edits with it. But for now, I think we're going to worry about this later and just focus on what we were doing yesterday. Yesterday, we cleaned up. So just to give you a little bit of a rundown, we cleaned up the sketch. Oops. We cleaned up the sketch. We added the color, and then we did this grayscale so that we could focus on the shading. So today the goal is to work on highlights, like adding like lighting. Actually, I need that sun reference. Where is it? Wait, where did I put the sun? It should be. Oh, I added with this. Whoops. Okay, whatever. I mean, at this point, I kind of know the reference. I'll separate this. I can just separate that. But yeah, basically for today, it's gonna be like a short, like probably no more than like 2 hours, just because like it is a weekday and I do work. But my goal is that I want at the very least get this piece. I can't tell if I might be able to get this piece done, but at the very least, it would be nice to just get it close to like it being complete. Okay, that should be a good color. So what we're gonna do, I'm actually gonna put the shadow at like, okay, hold on. I'm like gaslighting myself. Okay, there we go. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna focus on highlights. And yeah, and then my hope is that maybe we might be able to get this piece done, but I can't be 100% sure. But again, like I said, I wanted to finish this piece. I actually had a good I had like a good weekday this week, so I was like, you know what, I'm feeling good, so I might as well like work on this piece. So that's why I was like, yep, let's do that. It looks great, so cute. Thank you. Hopefully both connections are doing good. By the way, I'm also dual streaming this. Dual streaming on Twitch and YouTube. So thankfully the archive is from yesterday's stream is also on YouTube. Actually, I might make this a little bit. I think this might help me. But yeah, for now, I just wanted to have like a chill, like, let's just do some art. Like I said, this week, I am planning to do some streams. Mostly just some like casual streams for the most part. But like, I think, so it won't be anything too crazy, but I think we'll have a little fun. But anyways, how is everybody doing? I hope you guys have... How's everybody doing? How is everyone doing on this month of March? Like I said, I don't stream often, but I was in the mood to stream and I wanted to get this piece done. So I was like, you know what? Let me stream. So I hope everyone is having a good one. Wait, did I get a notification? Oh, I thought somebody sent me a message. March is going okay. I've been playing the new Fields of Mystery update a lot. Ooh, I gotta get back to Fields of Mystery. I've actually been itching to get back into farming games again. Like, I'm debating about either trying Fields of Mysteria or maybe trying like another farming game. I mentioned this yesterday, but like the game I have gotten back into because its sequel is coming out next month is I've been playing a lot of Fantasy Life for the 3DS, and like, oh my god, I forgot how good that game is. Yesterday I was playing it and I started the 3rd chapter. Like, I did a little bit of not grinding in the life levels, but just like getting some experience. But oh my god, is that game like so goddamn fun. But yeah, I gotta get back to Fields of Mystery. I had fun with that game. Like, there's a part of me that's like, I kind of want to wait a little bit until it has more content. But there's also a part of me that's like, low-key, I still want to try just because of like the new stuff. You know what I mean? I don't want to overdo the line art too much. Also, you know what I realized? In a couple of weeks, like, what, in like about a week and a half, we're getting like the news for the Switch 2. Like, I think it's next Wednesday, if I remember correctly. So we're so close to getting news about the Switch 2. I'm actually like legit excited. Oops. If I remember correctly, okay. Alright, so far so good. I might have to make a few edits, but I think so far... this. Also, I hope you guys enjoy the Pokemon music I put. So I think soon I might have to start switching to different music because like apparently like I got yesterday, it turns out that for one of the streams, I guess Twitch didn't like that I put like the Nintendo music. I know some video game music, they're a little bit, I wouldn't say they're strict. Like all I know is like obviously as long as I don't put any like anime music, I should be good, but I think with video game music, it's been a little bit like kind of here or there. Actually, I think with the clothes, we can just leave the clothes as is. Yeah, you know what? I'll do something with the overalls. Nothing too crazy. Oh, you know what? Actually, this is a metal object, so this makes a lot of sense. Also, I apologize if I don't talk as often. I know that's like bad for streaming, but like I'm in the zone. So like usually when I get like into like the art, I like end up like zoning out. Nah, that's okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. I know it's usually considered bad for the streamer to not like say anything, but it's really just cause like for me, like one thing I do like about doing art streams is like it gives me an excuse to like work on stuff. But I also kind of want like the art streams to be a little bit more like of a chill place, you know, like, oh, if you want to draw along, you know, like that's kind of like sort of my vibe with it. Like, I don't mind people obviously chatting and saying their own stuff. We could have conversations and everything, but like, I definitely want this to be more like laid back, you know, maybe if you were drawing as well, chilling about, like that kind of stuff. That's kind of what I'm going for. Not at all. Honestly, I see series where people don't talk at all, like co-working streams and stuff. Oh, yeah. I feel like maybe with like art streams, it's actually kind of okay too, because like I can get like, you know, for example, in a video game stream, like I can get wanting to engage a little bit more. Like that makes a lot of sense. But I think in art streams, especially when they're like more like chillax and stuff, I think it's okay to just like, you know, make it a little low maintenance. Like it doesn't got to be like crazy or anything. All right, actually Cindy looks pretty good. Okay, time to save. now we're gonna work on her mother, Sheila. I love the textures on the shading, so nice. I'm using a brush. I don't remember who it is. Let me see. It's called Donner's Clip Studio Paint Brush Pack Volume 6. Hold on, let me write it down. Like, Donner's Clip Studio Paint Brush Pack. I don't know if it's on the Clip Studio store, but yeah, I think that's what it's called. Hold on, just to double check. Yeah, let me also copy this onto YouTube just in case anybody is watching or lurking. But yeah, I'll be honest, I have a habit of downloading a bunch of brush packs and then not remembering like jack shit about it. I'll confess, that's like my weakness. Okay, let me do it there. Okay. But I really do like this brush. I actually even put it in like my quick access. Like I made a group of favorites and I put it under the like favorite paint brushes. So I was like, you know what? I really like this brush texture and I wanted to give it like a nice soft look. So yeah, I was like, you know what? Let's do it like that. Like I said, today I was actually in a bit of a good mood, so I was like, you know what? I wanna stream. Plus, I'm low-key kind of motivated to like this has been one of those weeks where since I've gotten some stuff for the month done, like including some projects, like I still got to finish up a few projects, but since I did get some stuff done, I was like, you know what? I think I can like have a nice week where I could just relax. I think this upcoming weekend I might work on some projects, so oops. Okay, there we go. I think this weekend I might work on some personal projects just to get like some stuff done. Okay, I'm gonna do something. I don't want to go too crazy on the shading, I mean on the highlights, but give this piece a little bit more depth. Whoops. Oh my god. Always weird when it does that. But honestly, yeah, I've been doing like some work on some Siege Career projects. There's one project I think pretty soon I might drop a preview. I mean, technically there's one that I did drop a preview on Blue Sky. But I think soon I might make like a special preview. I don't want to spoil it too much, but let's say let's just say that this is more some narrative stuff that I'm working on. Actually, it kind of makes sense if this part gets a lot of light because it's right directly under the sun. Oh boy, I hear my dog barking. Either my brother or my mom got home. Cause my dad's already home. He like settled down, so oops. Oh shit. Okay. I'm gonna save just in case. Alright. There we go. And this part is actually pretty doable. Oh, you know what? Oh, actually, there's a couple of things. Hold up. I was like, something's missing. Thank goodness I caught that. Alright, I think that's pretty good, actually. Alright, we're gonna save. So I think by turning this off, we can turn this on. And by the looks of it, it doesn't look crazy. But I'm actually gonna do something to make it, I'm gonna mess with these settings so that I could make the shading look good. So the first thing we're gonna do actually is first I'm gonna put both of these. I'm actually gonna do this. Actually, that's not too bad. You know what? Let me experiment with something. Hold on. I actually want to experiment with something. Where is it? Gradient map. I don't use gradient map too often, but I wanna experiment with something. I'm gonna go with sky. I like the effects on sky. What if I did this? Okay. I think... Okay, I think the way I'm gonna approach this is I'm actually gonna take... I'm gonna reference the individual colors so that we could have something that's a little bit more like color matching, but I do like this like orangey tone. See, this is the part where I was like, I'm not worried about doing like messing with like, I wasn't too worried about having a grayscale, because this is the part where it's like, oh, we can mess with this later. See, I kind of like this. I kind of like this yellow. All right, now let's do the skin tone. Wait, actually, that's kind of nice. Honestly, I like this overall effect here, so I think I'm gonna keep it like that. I think for these, yeah, we're gonna change it. Let's make that a little bit lighter. Okay, that looks better. Also, I'm gonna change this because we need to actually make this a little darker. Same with these. We gotta make that a little darker. And then let's save that. And then I think for the overalls, oh, you know what? I gotta get the details. Yeah, Cindy's overalls, we can make it like, I think we could turn this into a different color. Wait, this was actually kind of a cute color. Yeah, that one's a cute color. And then I think the shirt can be, I think we can make it like light. And then what else? I Okay, I think the gloves. I think we're gonna make the gloves a little different shade. And same with these tools. That works. And honestly, I think this already, like, I kind of like the look of this. Like, already, there's only one thing I have to do that I purposely skipped. Oh, you know what? Actually, hold up. Wait, one more thing. Wait. I just caught it. Hold up. I'm gonna make their eyes, the shading of their eyes. You know what? Hold on. Let's change that to something a little bit like. Okay, that looks better. I just realized I never like tilted this, but honestly, I think even flipped flipped the other way, it actually doesn't look too bad. Okay. Yeah, and okay, I guess the only part we need to get are the eyes. I think for Cindy, let's go for... Oops. Oh, no wonder. I was on the wrong layer. And then Sheila's eyes as well. Oops. I'll give her like subtle blue. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I guess we can do the highlights now. All right. What happened if I do overlay? Hard light. Vivid light. You know what? I'll do normal for now. And what happens if I do it like all yellow? Or like, what if I took this yellow? Okay. I say just like before, we'll do what we did before, but I think this time we're gonna actually make it like, I think this color actually is fine. I think it's really just the clothes we gotta like modify it. So like we don't actually have to do like too much. Alright, I forgot that this also... Never mind. I have an idea. Whoops. Okay, that actually works pretty well. Okay. Yes, give it that little orange glow. Same with the scarf. So I guess this watering can should also have... I think that makes sense. Okay. And then for this... Let's... Whoops. Oh, actually, that's a nice color. Same thing with Sheila's jeans. Let's give it... Whoops. Uh-oh. I pressed the wrong thing. Whoops. Let's say that I think works. I'm gonna actually change the shading on this. Like, let me make it a little bit lighter. Okay, I think that's a little better. I think it was a little too dark. And then... Okay. And then, let's do the cheek. I think the shading got the highlights got lost in the cheeks. There we go. Honestly, yeah, I think this is pretty good. Let's add some highlights to their eyes. Oh, you know what? There's something I also gotta add, but let me add the highlights real quick. I should forgot to add one thing too. Let me add this in details. I forgot to give Cindy her blushy cheeks. I need to make them, hold on. There we go. Just a little lighter. All right, let's save. Actually, let me add this. Make this just a little bit. Just a little bit lighter. Same with these details. Oh. Okay. Okay. You know what? Okay, so now that I think I'm pretty much good with the shading at the current moment, I think what I would like to do is, first off, I want to change like the shade color. I think I'm gonna make this like a little bit, like, let me see what would happen if I make it a little bit lighter. Oh, you know what? Hold up. I have an idea. What if I did this? I have an idea. But that's actually kind of nice. It's like subtle. It makes it soft, but it's just different enough. Okay. All right, now that this is done, I think we can now tackle the background. So let's bring the background back. All right, I already dealt with the sky, but let's add some think I added this in a thing. Wait, I want to change something. Got this like little cloud brush. All right, there we go. I should wait. Okay, there we go. I just want to check something. I feel like I downloaded something recently that might actually be able to help me. Okay, this was, I think, a brush. Hold on. Oops. Okay. Let me actually get out. Alright, I'm gonna try like something I've seen before. think the technique, if I remember correctly, is I don't know if this will work, but I might as well try. Supposed to be a trick where you blend the colors and it gives it like the grassy effect. Oh, you know what? I just realized. Hold on. Make this a little bit bigger. Oh, hey! How's it going? Asriel, after 4 months, Asriel's back. Oh my god, how you been? Welcome, welcome. I'm doing an art stream right now. It's been a while. How have you been? It has been 4 months. I guess happy belated New Year. It has been technically 4 months. How are you, my friend? How are you? Wait, actually, that's too yellow. A lot of school. Oh, I see. Oops. Yeah, like, I can figure it is the semester after all. Thank you for joining in. I'm currently working on this piece that I've been doing for a while. This is for the monthly piece that I usually tend to work on. Okay, I'm gonna make this a little bit smaller. Let's do, yeah, I think this size. I've been kind of bad. It's been kind of bad with my oh. Broke up with my school sucks. I mean, oh, I see. I'm so sorry about that. I'm so sorry. I hope at the very least this stream can provide some kind of like a comfort, or like, you know, if you gotta find your own way to like relax and chill, you know, keep your mind off of things, you're more than welcome. Because honestly, I don't mind just providing a place where it's like, you know, if you want to just forget about like the stuff happening in life, you know, just come by to my streams and you can just chill and relax. Nice to see you too. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, because I know what it's like, you know, when you're dealing with stuff and you just kind of like, you know, you just need like some space from that. So like, I definitely understand that. Oh, thank you. Oh my god, I forgot I had this on. Whoops. I gotta stop using my number pad when that's like for my alerts. Oh my god. I gotta stop using my number pad for like, because that's where I put my face toggles. All right, let's do the back bushes. Actually, you know what? Let's start with this. Then we can work our way. But yeah, I hope you know, like, do what you gotta do. Like I said, I'm just here doing some art, you know, if you need to, like, you know, chillax, you know, take your mind off of things, you know, feel free to just, like, come into the stream and just, like, relax, you know. And I know life can be a little bit rough sometimes, so, you know, feel free to just use this as, like, a place to relax and everything like that. Oh, you have to study for math? Oh, I see. Good luck with math. I used to be really good at math, and then I took AP classes, and then I regretted it. You know what? What happens if I do this? Or like, what do I need to know this hard math if I'm basically not going to use it? I guess it really depends on what career you plan to do, but like, I kind of get that. I would say that, like, when it comes to math, like, I would say, what is it? Like, I think algebra is probably at the very maximum, like, the most you should know. And, like, depending on, like, what career you plan to go afterwards, like, because I know some careers that do require you to know math, even careers that you think doesn't involve math, like, you'd be surprised how many actually involves, like, more advanced math. But again, it really comes down to what you plan to do. I want to be a YouTuber and stuff. Oh, well, okay, I'll give some advice. Nothing wrong with wanting to be a YouTuber, but don't completely, like, one thing I will say is don't completely bet on, like, you know, like, oh, all I need is to be a YouTuber and that's it. Like, especially when it comes to finances. Like, nothing wrong with wanting to do it, but just make sure that, like, while you do that, like, at the very minimum, you know, just make sure you have, like a job and whatever. Like, I know, like, you know, like a job that, like, pays the bills and stuff like that. Because, like, you know, I would never discourage people from following their dreams and doing what they love. But I also want to be somebody that's, like, Like, if you want to do YouTube, that's completely fair, but don't just bank on YouTube and then ignore, like, getting a job. Like, you should still strive to get a job while you know, maybe, like, you know, have the job to pay the bills, and then the YouTube stuff is, like, you start out doing it more as, like, a hobby you're interested in, and then you'll just see, and then from there, you could just build on, like, how things go. You know what I mean? And here's the thing, even if YouTube is something that you wouldn't think math would apply for, like, when it comes to finances, you know, sometimes, like, I know, like, some people do get, like, somebody that, you know, does, like, the finances and stuff, but it would still help to just know generally, like, what kind of income you make out of it. So it may not seem like math is gonna be that important, but, like, when it comes to finances, see, if that, like, one advice I would say is, like, even if you don't like math, I would still recommend, like, at least getting into, like, finances, because that can actually help you out a lot. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I was worried about this background, but actually it's coming out pretty... Yeah, I understand, but I have to head to bed at... Oh, and go to school at 6 a.m. Oh, honest. Oh, I feel that. That used to be me. I used to have to get up at like 6 just to take the bus. Oh, shit. I gotta go drink some water. All right. Okay, you know what? I have an idea. Let me see. I took like 3 naps today. Oh my god. That's a lot of naps. I feel like if I try to... I don't mind taking a nap once in a while, but I feel like I suffer from the problem where if I take too many naps, I end up not knowing, like, what the hell is going on. Okay, you know what? I have an idea. Okay. Actually, you know what? I think this selection is too small. Let me... 5 hours of sleep for real, and that's so true. Like, I don't know, sometimes I feel like I want a nap, but I also try to be, like, a little bit careful. Like, I try to be a little bit careful with it because also, like, I feel like sometimes I'll nap and then I'm like, where the hell am I? So, yeah, that's one of the reasons I'm also, like, kind of weird about taking naps. But sometimes I do have stressful days where it's like I'm feeling stressed, so I feel like I kind of want to nap just to, like, just for that reason. Okay, I think that's a little better. Not too dark. This still works for the rest of the piece. Alright, now we gotta deal with this one, which, if I remember correctly, I think I knew what I wanted to do with this thing. Oops. It's funny because today I was stressing out about this background. Like, I didn't know what the fuck to do, but now I'm like, okay, I got something down. All right, I think what I would like to do... Okay, I have an idea. I think for this piece... Okay. I have an idea. I want to do like a checkered look to this. I don't know if this is gonna work. Might as well. Yeah, we don't need this. Okay. Let's use... Oh, hey, that actually looks good. Let me try like something a little bit more gray, just to give it like not necessarily a cobblestone look, but something that's like something you would find in like those places that have like the really like nice cobblestones. Okay. Now I want to test something. Oh, you know what? Wait. What would happen if I do this? No? Ooh. Oh, wait. I kind of like this. What happens if I use this? Hold on. Now time to mess with some effects. I saw this the other day. Okay, I probably might not mess with that too much. Oh my god, I did it again. Oh wait, actually this gives it an interesting effect. actually looks kind of cool. Yeah, you know what? I'll keep that. I'll add this. All right, now, okay, let's save. All right, now the only thing I gotta work on is the dirt, which shouldn't be too hard. I think, you know what? We're gonna start with the darkest. I'm actually gonna make this the darkest. And then we'll do it in reverse to make it lighter. I think what I'll do... Actually, what if I did the pink cloud? No, that's too... Hold on. I think this one might be the best. What happens if I use the balloon? That looks too smooth. Let me save this. Alright, so far... So far, not too bad. Okay. Alright. want to check something. I'm gonna edit the clouds a bit. Where did I put the layer? Yeah, I think I'm gonna edit the clouds a bit. All right. Now there's just a couple of things I'd like to do. I'm gonna do a interesting effect. This is just to reinforce like a little bit of the thing. What I would like to do there's a reason I'm going for this. And then I think it was, what was it? Soft light? Yes. All right, now I think we can finally get to actually one more thing before we officially like I think at this point we just have to add like the final details. Let me just add this. Just gonna add that. Make that a little bit more visible, and then oh, you know what? I could probably try. I don't know if this will work for this. Okay, I think I gotta like I think I gotta rasterize it, but I think I can finally try the puppet warp. Oh no, wait. I think I gotta do the other thing. Never mind. I thought that would work, but Okay, there we go. Just gonna... Nope. All right, I think that's perfect. Okay, so now that that's done, I think the last thing I just gotta do is I gotta... Let's try the, let me try the filters. Oh, wait. Oh, right. I gotta do... Hold on. I gotta do this for all the layers. Ooh. It looks lovely, Mario. Especially like the highlights. Thank you. Alright, you know what? I think I'm gonna just do a manual thing, what I normally do. Oh, that's actually a nice look. Okay, I think that actually looks really nice. Well, let's make the color. Hold on. Now I'm curious. What would happen if I do this? Okay, I think that looks really nice. Let's see. I'm still curious about, quick effects. I'm like really curious about these effects. But honestly, I think we're pretty much done. Okay, we don't need that. Oh, this is cute. You know what? Actually, you know what? I'm curious. What happens if I turn this off and then just do the effects? I'm curious. So cute. Thank you. See, this okay also kind of works. I'm just like debating. Actually, you know what? Wait, let me do this. I feel like this still unifies the colors. I kind of like doing that. Forgive me for my undecisiveness. I'm like, but like low-key, I do like these filters. Like I actually genuinely like these filters. You know, I kind of like this. Honestly, I like this. I genuinely like this. Actually, you know what? Hold up. Oh, wait. Well, no, this is fine. Oh, you know what? No, you know what? I was gonna do a softer look, but honestly, I kind of like this. Because it really does just tell the story as is. Honestly, yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here because like this already has the look that I'm going for that I really like. Yeah, I think we're gonna end it here. Let me save. And yeah, thank you guys for joining me. Like we completed an art piece on stream, which is really good. I'll probably check this tomorrow and then upload it tomorrow. Cause like I like to like wait a day to like see how it looks and give my thoughts on it. But yeah, like, it looks pretty good. Let's see. Give me one sec. But thank you so much. Oh, thank you for the stream. Yeah, thank you for coming by. Seriously, thank you for everybody who came by. I really do appreciate it. You know what? Let's raid. Let's see. Let's raid someone. Ugh. I'm gonna grab like a little bit something sweet, and then I'm probably gonna you know what? Yeah, let's raid someone. I haven't raided in a while. Obviously, if you're on YouTube, this isn't gonna work. So this is primarily like the Twitch raid. But yeah, thank you guys for joining me. Like I said, I'm enjoying these art streams. I gotta start doing them more often. But I hope you enjoyed. This week I'm gonna be streaming. My next stream will be on Wednesday. We're gonna be playing The Sims 1, the first Sims game for the very first time. So I hope you guys enjoy that. Anyways, yeah, I think we can start the raid. So yeah, you guys take care. I will see you guys. I am rating Proton John on Twitch. So yeah, you guys take care, and I will see you guys on Wednesday for some Sims game. You guys take care. Bye everybody. Bye bye.